Don't just live for tomorrow, or just live in yesterday. Just be glad for all you have that's in today.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to Pop Team Epic Episode 4. Now, I was originally going to do 2 episodes this week to kind of make up for the fact that we didn't have any episodes last week for Pop Team Epic. But, unfortunately, with just the holidays and everything, I've gotten behind on pre-recording for the weekend. And so, I've still got to pre-record JoJo, I've still got to pre-record She-Ra, and Loud House. And today, I've already done the holiday live stream. I've got to get up the other holiday video, holiday special videos and all. I just don't have the time. I just straight up do not have the time to do more than 1 episode of this. Even though they're short episodes, still, I don't want to risk it, and it's already 5 p.m. now. So, yeah, I just don't have the time. But we're still doing an episode of this, and we're more than likely going to do more next week. Even though next week is Christmas week, it's also Christmas is at the beginning of the week. So hopefully by next Friday we should be fine to still record and everything, so we should be good. Maybe we'll do 2 next week. We'll have to see. If not, we'll just continue doing 1, I guess. Or just whatever we end up doing. It doesn't really matter. Sometimes we'll do 2, sometimes 1, whatever. In the meantime, though, so, yeah. As always, there's not really anything to say going into this. With a series like Pop Team Epic, with it being completely sketch comedy-based, there's not really anything to talk about. There's not any story, any continuity, or character stuff to really worry about. It's just a bunch of random skits. And I'm not saying they're necessarily bad. Not at all, but it doesn't leave much of anything to talk about. And I can tell you now, I'm probably not going to have much of anything to talk about in the afterthoughts either. Which is one of the big reasons why I'm surprised that this series was voted on so heavily. I guess you guys just wanted to see me, see my general reactions to the weird shenanigans that this show has, rather than hear me actually discuss complexities or whatnot, or big character story moments like I have done with other shows. Which, I mean, is fine, completely fair. The biggest part of a reaction channel and the reaction videos is the reaction itself. Yes, the analysis and everything is great as well, but it's not the big focus here. So I get why you guys would want to see me react to this. I get why you would want to see specifically my reactions to it all. So I'm fine with it. And again, I'm enjoying it enough. It's not like it's terrible or anything. If it was terrible, then, I mean, I wouldn't be watching it anymore, but... no. It's not, like, amazing, but I'm enjoying it. So, either way, as I said, I do have other stuff to get to today as well. I'm going to be able to record some stuff tomorrow, so I don't have to record everything today, but I do still have to record more things, either way, so... Let's just get on with this. When the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black, then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts, and will contain spoilers to the episode. So that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. I feel like most of my reactions to this series have been, are, and are going to be just... What the fuck did I just watch? Like, seriously, it amazes me how every time I watch this, I'm surprised by how much of a mind fuck this is. Like, what the fuck is this? How does this surprise me every time? It's like I should know this by now. Nothing about this makes sense. Nothing about this has any logical just sense of... I don't even know. Nothing about this is any sort of right. And I mean, I don't necessarily hate it. As I said in my pre-thoughts and all, it's like I'm not disliking the show necessarily. It's just that it's not great or anything either. But the thing is, it's not bad enough for me to want to drop it. For some reason, I have this morbid curiosity of what's going to happen every episode. And I have this desire to keep watching, despite the fact that it's literally just a bunch of random shit. And all things considered, I should hate this. All things considered, I should find this completely stupid, juvenile, ridiculous, and completely just dumb. But yet I keep wanting to continue. And maybe it's all the different references. Maybe my mind is like wanting me to find and spot and name all the references I can to video games or shows or movies or whatever. Like the first part, the little ending title card after Peepamy and Popico blasted off after the bobsled race, which, by the way, they weren't bobsledding. The little end title card thing looked like the Top Gun one, right? That's what the Top Gun end card thing looks like, or just the logo in general, I guess. I haven't actually seen Top Gun. I've only seen clips and stuff, and I've seen parodies and whatnot. But I think that's what it was supposed to look like. But then there's been multiple video game references throughout this and just various other things. But it's like, in the end, it's like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to say about this? Like, I feel like you guys wanted me to react to this just to see me as lost, confused, and questioning my sanity as possible. I feel like that's the only reason you wanted to see me react to this. I don't have anything to say. I don't have any real thoughts on any of these skits. I don't have any real thoughts on characters or plot points or any of that. Because there are none. I mean, there's Peepamy and Popico, and they have some semblance of character. Like, Popico gets angry very fucking easily. And Peepamy tends to be kind of more of a wise mentor figure in comparison, it seems, almost. But at the same time, it's like, other than that, which seems to carry over in most of the skits, there's no real semblance of any kind of sanity to this. There's no real semblance of a story, of any character, of any real life to this series. It is the epitome of random-ass sketch comedy. There is nothing to connect any of it. And it's all just the most random, obscure, ridiculous, fucking crazy ass shit. Every time. I've watched other comedy shows. I've watched Nichijou. I'm currently watching through Ouran High School Host Club again on Netflix, which is much better now. than I originally gave it credit for back when I first saw it in high school. Which, by the way, would have been at least 7 years ago. More likely 8, but at least 7. Either way, I don't... all those other shows, they have some semblance of character to their characters. They have some semblance of story. They have some semblance of continuity or sanity. I have not seen another show like this. And I'm not saying that as a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying I have not seen any other show like this at all. Not just anime, not just animation. Nothing else like this. Even other sketch comedy shows like Saturday Night Live aren't like this. Aren't this crazy and random and lacking in anything. And again, despite all of that, I still have a desire to keep watching. Again, maybe it's some morbid curiosity as to what's going to happen next. Maybe it's the references, and I just subconsciously want to find all that I can. I don't know. But I should hate this series. And I don't, and it is confusing the fuck out of me. I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.
And though you've come through many obstacles, shed tears along the way, you're still standing, live, love, laugh.